Well, that's right, Aldrin. You'd recall a bit earlier on, I did mention that two sources had told me that Dr. Nandipha Makudumana will not proceeding with her bail application here this morning. Without wasting any time, I'm really going to try bring in the lawyer for Dr. Nandipha Makudumana. I'm going to try and steal him away from this discussion. Mr. Motlowung, I'm very sorry to interrupt your meeting this morning. You're live on the SABC News channel. Please, can we get confirmation this morning if Dr. Nandipha Makudumana will be proceeding with her bail?
Look, we can't comment for now. We are still, as you see, we're still with the legal team and, unpacking our strategies. So we are going to court. Today's bail application, and it ends the instructions from our client. So we'll see when we get into court.
So there's no likelihood that you'll not be proceeding with the bail this morning?
I wouldn't really offer you a comment on that. Yes, I wouldn't offer you a comment on that. All that I can say is that we are going to court, and let's see how things unfold in court.
The media also receiving an addendum this morning. Have you also been informed as the defense that there's certain proceedings here in court that are not allowed to be taken live? We're told that the bail applications are not to be recorded live. Have you been informed as the defense?
Yes, we're fully aware of that.
Why is this the case? Why is the media not being allowed to take those proceedings live?
I would have hoped that the addendum would have delineated the background details on that and, provide a bit of information in terms of how the decision was arrived at. But if there is no such information on the addendum, then perhaps the relevant authorities would have to be asked about the rationale behind the decision. But I'm fully aware of that decision.
All right. Thank you very much, Mchini Motlowung, who is representing. Thank you very much indeed for your time, sir, especially as you conclude your meeting. Just trying to speak to the legal representatives of Dr. Nandipha Makudumana. Aldrin, you would recall, when I spoke to you a bit earlier on, I did say that we had received some news from some sources that Dr. Nandipha Makudumana might not be proceeding with the bail application. We see the discussions now that are being had. He's not willing to confirm or deny at this point, Mchini Motlowung, whether Dr. Nandipha Makudumana will be proceeding with that bail application or not. And we'll certainly wait to hear in court if indeed that is the case. But also a stickler that I spoke about with him, Aldrin, is that we received a document this morning, an addendum, which indicates that the media is not allowed to take the proceedings live. This is the bail applications. He says he is aware of this. I know that a number of media houses have questioned why this is the case. What we see is being brought forward at this particular time is that there is talk that some witnesses might be jeopardized or there's some sensitive information that might be brought through in these bail applications. We wait to see at this point, if at all, we will be able to bring our own legal representatives in order to challenge what has been said by this particular court in terms of what the media can and cannot take live at this particular point. But we'll wait to hear as proceedings get underway. That's expected very shortly, Aldrin.